Iphigenia. Visited on barley sugar, barley water, barley wine, barley whoreson. Oh, barley cane, John Barleycorn, swollen in his coat, he transubstantiates fume. Lemon barley, whiskey. In this way the small grain gains bulk. Starch fuels the floating factories, misbegetting. Microphytic fronds hyperpropagate, block any exit, spiralling through vinegar, thicken at the base of the alembic. Thus too the surface creams and spumes. Internal welts crimsoning, their congealed crime riveted each button door, where yeast the human analogue, its cells limitation switching off, carcinogenic floaters on burgundy, performs wheelies, jackknives, rides the premonition, rides before it curls into cascade. Every proposition swells, birthing clingy scarves, a jellyfish's lunar pulse. The destroyers are fabulous too. I love the cars, I love the cars. Whitening on the bench, the centrifuge, the little fridge, the strips of yeast cells as they stalk the earth. I love cigarettes. Others snack on fattening rations, lifts rise and plunge at one finger. Caged within music, they greet travellers, these are apparitions, accruing light to us with retail cheer, revel in such grocers' generosity, their consummate fervour. Using market movements, we invent new snacks for them, broker fausts. I like it sweet, I like it whipped, I like it salted, I like it fresh churned. Does the rose bush burnt from pure longing, visited with fire rust, transfigure in the blaze to the same figure? The same shall furl and pack fire into its prolific heads, and does the blood-red garland decked in thorns like spurs manifest the crowning dream of a virgin wading through blood? Don't fuck with me, I want the thick cultivar, the sentence is delayed hunger. Iphigenia. Shallow Sphinx. Untie the boat, launch with cloud dwellers, rafts where lines finagle off-handed, flick taunting short of the air-grabbing hand. Lightning wanders and the moderate fasces fall in general. Oh, you got green eyes, oh, you got blue eyes, oh, you got grey eyes. Flatter me too, confuse me. At 7 a.m, hour of the smokers, Reggie took passing clouds. Roll-up paper tears on the lip on a bus out from Exeter. Yes, you got hen's teeth, yes, a blue moon. Milk and honey, just like at 8 p.m, kids elbow past. Tastes flap against the rocks and pools. Pick a pepper sauce on a barley fryer. Clash City Rockers meet Deleuze 78. Scenting moods like rooms. Scenting old rooms like moods, roaming their slots. Come, the bath is salted. Come, the air fills with ninjas. Flatten knots into the limelight strings. Gossamer whips leave off wrapping chrysalises. Seeds hang in the cavities in the bath loofah, swelling. Yes, every ventricle hides a new toy. The city welters with blood when toys are seized. Saddle meagre poleaxed. Helicopters stitch along the seams of a rifted self-dormition. Parlophone, Tamla Motown. Shallow Sphinx, immune and free from all stain. Is it your whisper twists against my skin? Each little status light blinking. Snakes float in the muddy floodwater. I am eating too wildly. I devour. The dead too are sick from delayed hunger. Iphigenia. Pitching or becalmed, head for that outcrop. Steadily she goes at hazard, shakes and cracks the slate Atlantic board and proving ground. Sharp change of course whose can to pilot reconciles, jockeying the chopper through twin buttresses, hang on in. High-stakes players vomit, slump on deck, drain power. We played for the beheld sign, but dropped a bundle. Terraform the asset earth on fractal outcrops. A parsec would flood their outgoings. Crops produce only indigestible trash. Mortality is mocked by lumps beneath each chair each pupper was ensconced on. Open positions fared poorly, picked off data rummage, picked off squawk box, picked off instruction, left marooned in the fateful bracket, swapping parts they need, stuck on outcrops. Like so, cutting each surmounter his slack, scheduled as his flight chases westward. Undercover agents and debridement prepare a landing pad, doling sachet heaven. Harps in the countryside, simplicity, paeans to the perfected thread. Blood teams, a fixed thought releases its myriad. Over slow granite creep, out of exile, whirring eidetics tilt into formation, flicker mapped against these cloud-girded outcrops. Iphigenia. Queen of ships, chopper queen, benign reaper. Cast your approving look, reinstate history, free wheels, lines, drawing out their implications. Any throwing is foolish spool, chancelly, snatching clothes, draped with each morning, plays directly to her hand shot out for fate's completer finisher. The thin rich tread their uncoupled mills, the sore-poor children of some substance shake shocked to eyes exposing them, behind bus screens and trailers, guard hurriedly. Weight cranked by much of less, boosted compulsively, toils choked water lapping hurt amid serpents dropped in sequence from the synaptic ledge. Credulous, submits to an imposing castle, it tallies, before she snags the line in front, for a necktie, a vein tie, tussles to rise free of swelling, garrulous stone. Queen of ships, in your praise she swells, queen of tumescent emptiness. Home workers join in prayer at dusk, pins bristle from tight mouths, field servants buckle to, whose work a watery surplus keeps body and soul together, but not theirs, predispensing any store they'd set aside, while a smart enzyme from their trash, traded on Chicago futures, makes fortunes. Chopper queen lay the ground. Scorched earth bloats, subsidiaries of hived off, clumped off, chasing their profit, revenants shifting like the shadows over lap-bellied urns. Greased sapphire must be flattened and the table drain, the floor run like pulp pressing out paper, trickle way, grappa, blot the malingerers, bypass them, their fatty clouds can pile and drip with dawns. They need the dawn, but we distill. They need bulk, but we want cars. Shoeing once more, spoilt, frisked and fevered. Again the forebears plough back, cannibalized in generous sweets, Botox lips, applying handles, thickened tongues. Queen of angular heaven, draw the line against these. Benign reaper, all inherit. Rivel out the deeds for this stake. They shall lair like a reverse autopsy. A backhanded archaeology restuffs the earth, the puffy black and dark blue of poverty, thick souls. They rigidify the airy squint, raise ocean with their frothy blood. Even the rocks swell horrified, why the dead are not ghostly, but the cellulite bulking out flimsy projects. We ply between economies, fixed rates feed upon us, and we feed on mucky fields. Our recompense, the overabundance that presses. Thank you.